My name is Mel. Now, what I do with that phone? And I'm going to do a reading for Cappy. I have to do it live now because I have these issues with storage. And I need time to figure it out. So until then, boo, I'm going to have to do your readings live. So, my name is Mel. This is Confident Chaos Tarot. If this is your first time seeing me, hi. If you're a returning subscriber, hey boo, what's going on? I missed you. We're gonna pull from the key for Cappy and see what potential challenges or gifts are coming your way. So what's going on with my Cappies? Come on in, get comfortable. You know the only rule is to be kind. Okay. Some of you Capricorns might be in isolation right now, just keeping yourself away from people, not intentionally, not to hurt anyone, but just to regroup, kind of like, you know, get your stuff together, get your mind right, you know. That coffee is good. All right, what do we have for Cappy? We have sacrifice, humanitarian, and it's not personal. Cappy, I know you're always there for everyone. And when I say that, I don't mean you're there taking care of people, but you're there for support, right? Right now, you need to pull your strength back, okay? You need to gain power in your own perspective of situations, not always jump in to help people because, unfortunately, sometimes you're preventing people from learning their lessons, okay? With sacrifice here. Sometimes you just have to pull back and allow people to fall down the steps, unfortunately. We have humanitarian. So you struggle with this because your soul is just kind of like, how can I say this? Your soul feels a need to serve. And when I say that, I mean, you just don't like looking at someone drowning and not you're not the person that's going to stand in Times Square and watch two people fight and it gets like unfair and you don't say something or try to do something or intervene in some way. You're just a person that doesn't like to stand by and watch something go down that doesn't necessarily have to go down, or you could prevent the person from going through. But again, what this is telling me is that sometimes you're standing in the way of someone's karma. Sometimes you're standing in the way of someone's just due. Sometimes a person deserves to go through something because they have a lesson that they need to learn. And Cappy, when you jump in, you're standing in the way, okay? Now, some of you have already started doing this. Some of you have already pulled back like, listen, I've tried all I can, and you know, it's nothing I can do really. Sometimes you just have to let them fall down the steps, right? It's not personal, right? People are now probably turning their back on you or treating you a certain way because you're not always ready to jump in and just rescue them. It's not personal. Don't take it in a way where you negatively self-reflect, Cappy. Okay? Let people project. Let them get it out. They're just mad. If they're meant to be in your life, one day they'll turn around and understand why you had to pull back, why you couldn't jump in and put on a cape for them every time. Their phone bill was a problem. Their light bill was a problem. Their gas was a problem. Their car was a problem. They needed this thing. You know what I mean? Like, even though it's a small thing to you and it probably didn't take much for you to help the person out of certain situations, it's still situations that they were meant to learn from. You get me? So with isolation on the bottom, I feel like that's what you're going through right now. Either people are isolating you or you're isolating yourself from people because you're starting to see the ungratefulness, right? Because who the hell wants to deal with that? I'm trying to help you and you over here acting like I have to help you. No, it's not how life works. I'm assuming all of these people are grown-ups. So, Cappy, you are no longer super saver hoe, okay? In any capacity. I don't care if it's just to sit on the phone with the person and give them an ear. No. Especially if they're telling you the same story over and over again. Now, Cappy, this could be you or this could be somebody in your energy, but I'm kind of feeling it's you, Cappy. Let's pull from the index cards and see what we have for my Cappies. Good morning, everybody. Let's see. On the bottom, we have time to stop making excuses. So, Cappy, somewhere, somehow, you're battling with this and probably making excuses for these people or a person, right? It could be a love interest in your life that this is happening to. You always got to go and bail them out. This could be a job that you work at that they keep hiring people that don't know what they're doing and you always have to step in. This could be family that always have problems and you step in to help. It's just time to pull back, Cappy, okay? First card. Isn't this crazy? Lingering family drama. So for some of you, this is definitely family that you have to come in and rescue all the time, or people that you consider family. Your next card is making sure the story has traction. So I'm getting the instance that these people are now talking bad about you. You know what I mean? Oh, Cappy thinks this of themselves. Cappy thinks that of themselves. Cappy is too on a high horse. It's just kind of like the feeling of Cappy think they're all that. Cappy thinks they know everything. Cappy thinks they're running shit. This is the type of stories that's going on because you won't jump in and help these people. The last card is, I didn't really want a relationship. I wanted support. Now this, you see what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of these people you found easy to isolate yourself from, Cappy, because they weren't really solid to begin with. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm always coming in to help you, and I looked at you like, okay, you know, I don't mind helping, but you didn't really feed my soul. You didn't really teach me anything. You didn't really jump in and help my life become easier, you know, and you kind of started noticing these people, it was one-sided. It was always you jumping in. So now it's time to stop making the excuses. The card on the bottom makes sense. Stop making excuses for these people, Cappy, because all they're going to do is drain your energy and burn you the hell out. And why would you want that? Now, I had the Twin Flame Soul deck ready to go, but I feel like this is more of family, more of people you consider family, could be close friends. So let's pull from the Sassy Spirits and see. Even this is more geared towards love, you know, we're going to do what it do. One on the floor, and we're going to take it. Because why are you jumping out for Cappy? We have, ooh, Screech. Let go or be dragged, babe. All right? It's getting down to the wire for you, Cappy. It's like now to the point where intervening and helping other people is going to come to the point where you're going to start drowning yourself. So are you just you're gonna let go and let them crash themselves? Or the one I've been using has been coming to mind, the envision is let them fall down the steps. Because I really feel like this, you know how you hold a toddler at the top of the steps? Like, no, baby. You know what I mean? Hold the railing. And they're like, no, I got it. I could do it. And you know what's gonna happen, right? A toddler, yes, you stop. A grown-ass person, let them go. Okay, Cappy? Ooh, on the bottom we have maybe it's a sign, spill. Don't make it a message just because it was inconvenience. Why do we have that here? Your next card is astrology isn't a personality disorder. So maybe you started leaning towards, I mean, you're here at a reading. So maybe you started deep diving into the esoteric world. You started looking at, who am I? What am I part of? You know, just the bigger picture. Started asking yourself the deeper questions. And you know, when you have people around you that's not ready to go down that road, it's a hindrance. Why? Because they don't understand why you're at the stage in your timeline and they're not. So it looks stupid to them. Like, oh, you believe in that? Oh, you trust in that? Oh, you see, well, if you go into real scientific facts, then you would understand that astrology is very much real. And it very much directs us, especially if you pull your birth chart. You can't deny it, you know? So if people around you wants to kind of make fun of you or talk down on you because of what you believe in or what you see worth in, fuck them. Okay? That's another reason to leave them behind, Cappy. Your next card is, why am I here? The vibes are off because you keep inviting goblins to the dinner. You are surrounding yourself with energies that are not on your level, Cappy. That's all I'm gonna say. That's basically what it is. If you keep going to the circus, you know what you're gonna come home with, right? Leave these people behind. The message just keeps repeating, and maybe it is a sign, okay? But I'm gonna leave that here. Let's go into some tarot because it's just repeating. You are a good person, Cappy. You have a big heart and you want to see everyone succeed around you. The problem is people have to go through lessons in order to get success, which you know, because you have had your share of lessons, because the energy in this timeline is someone that is reaching for more, striving for more, looking for more in all areas, right? So you start looking at the people around you and you're like, well, they don't really measure up, but they need me. So let me just, you know, stick around to guide them so I can help. No, baby. Oh, first card dropped out, 7 of Pentacles. Investments. So you have a long-term view. These people don't, Cappy. Okay, this is your energy. You're looking towards putting in the hard work, being diligent, persevering. Ace of Swords, this is the truth. Enlightenment. You're starting to see the people around you for what they are. You're starting to see them holding you back from investing in what you want to see as security, whatever that is, okay? It could be a Taurus or an air sign holding you back. It could be a Taurus or an air sign that always needs your help. Whatever way it is, you're going to have to balance out this energy with Temperance on the bottom, because it's not going to do anything for you but hold you back. That security you want to build, those investments you're looking in, it's not going to work if you keep the company you have around you. Or at least, oh, we have 3 of Swords. Eventually, some betrayal is going to come out of this. Eventually, if you hold on to these people, this is how your heart's going to look, Cappy. Because they don't have the capacity. How can I say this? They're not where you're at. I don't know how to say it nicely. They're not at your level, Capricorn. And holding on to people that's not on your level drags you down. Do you get what I'm saying? What's Cappy's challenge? 5 of Cups. You're afraid if you leave them behind, you're going to regret it in some way. You're afraid that these people are not going to be able to, lovers on the bottom, make a choice, make right choices, make choices for their higher self. That's not your problem, Cappy. That isn't, I'm sorry to be this way, but it's not. Yes, Chariot. I'm going to pull another card, but what I'm getting off the Chariot is that they're stopping your progress. They're going to stop you from movement. 5 of Cups. You're going to regret sticking around to help people that don't have your vision. You saw sinners? No vision. These people have no vision, baby. Okay? You do. Like, it's apparent. You're driving this ship. You're driving this car. You're making the moves. You have the motion. If you keep all of these people hanging on you, guess what's going to happen to that motion and that movement? 3 of Wands. Ooh, it's going to slow down. But 3 of Wands is about progress, preparation, okay? In your challenge position. Do you get what I'm saying? 5 of Cups, the Chariot, 3 of Wands. If you do not release these people, my love, because this is all Spirit wants to tell you right now. They're not coming up with anything else. If you do not let go of these people or this person or this job that's holding you back or whatever it is in your life, Capricorn, you are not going to be able to see these ships coming in. You see how this person is waiting? They put in all the work. 7 of Pentacles. They put in all this work and they were mentally clear when they did it. So you didn't do it. You did it with pure intentions. You did it with mental clarity. You did it going after success. But what's going to happen is if you don't let go of the baggage, you're going to experience this heartbreak because they're going to hurt you in some type of way. You don't want to sit and regret when you have all this motion and you're waiting for ships to come in. You're waiting for something to come in. What are you waiting for? What is Cappy waiting for? What is coming in for Cat? Ooh, what is this? I like how it came out. You have the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. Okay. If you have survivor's remorse, because if this is family, you know, sometimes when we get this motion and we get things going on in our lives and other people don't, you kind of feel this survivor's remorse. Like, I don't know why you're not on my level. I don't know why you're not at this speed. We started at the gate together. You know what I mean? We started from the same family. We started from the same company. We started from the same spot. And I'm gaining motion. I'm gaining momentum. And if you don't be careful, because you see the ending coming, 10 of Swords. You see the ending coming, but with the 10 of Swords, it's also about clearing out those painful endings and starting again. So maybe in your mind, Cappy, you already know that you have this motion and this movement and you're going to have to end things with these people, but it is painful, right? It's like we've come to the end of the road. It's like when you outgrow something and it kind of hurts because you know you're leaving the old you behind and a new you is coming. It's 2026, baby. Get into it. Release that survivor's remorse. Go towards what's yours, Cappy. It's like you see good things coming for you and you know it's not coming for someone else or somebody else or a group of people, and you kind of feel a loss over that. Why? Why do Cappy feel like this? Why are you holding on to them so tight? The Lovers. You had some type of choice. The Lovers can also mean like a choice, or it could be, of course, a relationship. But you had an option. You saw the ship was sinking and you was like, either I'm going to get the hell up out of here and manage and balance myself. That was the choice. And I think that's what you did. So you're looking back feeling remorseful because of your choice, but it's for you. Let me ask you a question, Cappy. If these people were gaining motion and traction and doing something in their life, right? Do you think that they would feel this way about you? Honestly. Be honest with yourself. Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. You have something big coming. It's not telling me anything. It just keeps repeating the same thing. Why you did it. You made a choice. So you already know these people aren't good for you. You already let them go in some way. Remember, one of your cards was already on the bottom was isolation. So you're already isolating yourself from these people that you deem are not good for you. So you have something coming in. Okay, hold on. Let me get a deck. Hold on. Let me see if it's your money. And I'm going to close it out. Closing it out on money with Cappy is golden. Because that is Cappy. They're going to make the money, honey. And don't let nobody stop you, okay? If it's something that you want to do on the side, maybe because I saw astrology here. If you want to get into the esoteric world, why not? Don't let people stop you, okay? With this Ace of Pentacles on the bottom, it could be something lucrative. And I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's for someone, okay? What's going on with Cappy and career? Because Cappy is about to get something, boo. On the bottom, we have education. Some of you are planning to go back. Strengthen that little portfolio, that little resume. Trying to add some streams of income. We have give and take. We have real passion. And we have looking. Okay, Cappy. Stop wasting time. Go out and find what you're passionate about. That's where your money is. I know you have a 9-to-5 because we all have to pay our bills. Honey, I understand. I took a year off and my husband was sick of me, okay? So, but I found what I loved. So I'm not telling you to take a year off, baby. Don't do that. What Mel is telling you is find what gives you that in your heart space. And get rid of all these people so they don't distract you from going towards your passion, because that's where your money is, Cappy. That's where your happiness is. That's where your stability is. That long-term view you're looking at, it starts with whatever you're passionate about. I hope this helped you, Cappy. I love you. Hi, vivacious souls. Hey, vivacious souls. Hey, who is that? I can't say your name, but it's Zizway Buthelsy. Hey. Anyway, Cappy, this is what I have for you. Get rid of the baggage. Go after your passion. And don't worry about what people are saying about you. Fuck them. I love you. I'll see you next week. And please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.